What's up, guys? I'm gonna give you 3 keys for catching the discus deeper, and we're gonna start right now. All right, so when we're discussing discus technique, we wanna start from the back and work our way to the front. So when we're working out of the back, we wanna focus on getting our left side open and getting our right side around. When we're in the middle, we wanna get our left side around the right. And into our power, we wanna get our right side around the left. A common issue that I'm seeing with some of the athletes that I've worked with is more so in the middle, right? Where when they're getting around, they're opening up that left arm, so when they get to the front, they're landing in an open position. So this is an issue because you lose that stretch reflex, resulting in a loss of power into the finish. To give you an idea of what that would look like, we would catch here and try to accelerate compared to catching here where I have more stretch and I can create a longer path of travel. So if I had to define the catch, right, I'm in a position where my hips are pointing towards 9, my shoulders are pointing towards 12, right, and I'm maintaining that separation with the discus behind that right hip. The deeper I can catch it, the more I can accelerate through double support into the finish. So now let's go into these 3 key aspects into catching the discus deeper. So in most cases, you could start from the front, but in this scenario, we're gonna start from the back because what you do out of the back is gonna affect what you do at the front. So that first tip is gonna be more so out of the back. We wanna focus on controlling the left arm. We don't want that left arm to lead us into the middle because that's gonna result into a fall, rushing the entry. We wanna control that left arm, right? And once we get it set up, we'll get that right around, we'll get it nice and around, and we'll set up for holding into the middle. That second key aspect is getting off that left foot, right? So now once we're controlling that left arm and we're getting around, we want to be in a position where we can get off that left and get into a good power position. So when addressing how to get off that left, I personally like to use auditory cues. I'll use the right left or the bottom. So when I'm set up in that position and I'm working to the middle, right left, right? Or bottom, right? And as I'm doing that, I'm actively pushing off that left as that right is getting around, putting me in a position where I can get into my power position quicker, right? And land into double support while I'm still closed. So this is that third cue, and I think this is the most important one of the 3. So as we're getting around out of the back, think about holding that left arm towards 3 o'clock, right? The shoulders will be in the direction of the throw, the hips will be ahead. That left arm is actively holding, right? Creating a wrap position. So when we get down into our power position, we can land with our shoulders closed and our hips ahead. So when we are in that position, don't let that left arm open early. So hold that left arm so you're in a position to catch the discus deeper, right? Which will allow you to accelerate the discus on a longer path of travel. The deeper that we can catch the discus, the more that we can apply into the finish, which will result in bigger bombs. Bigger bombs. An example of an athlete who does a good job holding the wrap is Valerie Allman. When she goes through the middle, even though she holds a slight bend, she holds, right? And she gets into a position where she's more like this and she cranks around the finish. But because she holds that wrap arm, allows her to get into a position where she can accelerate the discus on a long path. So if you're looking for throws-based training, head over to throwsuniversity.com where you can pick up a technical analysis or a custom program to help you drop bombs. Peace.